All right, so
Indeed.
I mean, presumably it's not just them; it's the entire city of Dhaka we have to deal with.
If we defeat the guard force now, will they just send in a bigger army?
Probably.
More than likely. The idea is less, I guess. I mean, is our idea to get the fuck out of Wolchitz again? Is that what we're leaning towards, or are we actually actively trying to take over the town?
Durork cuts in and says, "It's not Durork's job. Durork gonna win this fight."
Ah, okay. Just reaffirming, buddy.
Hmm.
So Durork's in it to win it, which means long haul or short blaze of glory.
She says, "If we're really concerned about our safety here, we can go underground. It's not going to be as nice as this, but it would make us safe until we found a real place to hole up, or we're in a position to fight back."
I had a thought. This is out of character, just me to the GM. Considering Tristat operates more on a if I can think I can do it and you agree I can do it sort of principle.
Mhm.
In older editions of D&D, there was literally a spell called Hardness. It
Okay.
affected the durability of an item. But the joke was that anything that had a hardness beyond 0 could only be destroyed by a magic weapon. So the question that I have is, would I be able to cast a spell with an effect similar to that to reinforce the doors and windows of this establishment so that they could only be destroyed or breached by the use of an actual heavy-duty magical item, which would negate the whole midnight bomber bombs at midnight scenario.
Yeah. Um, so you do have some very basic abilities. Like, you can basically strengthen things if you wanted to. You can put wards or force fields around certain points, and you could use that to strengthen, windows and doors. But as you are not an archmage, it's likely that those things won't last more than a day. Not to mention, there's an awful lot of points of ingress in this building.
Okay. Just a thought.
Yeah. I mean, yes, that is a thing you can do. No, it's not a fantastic idea.
Is there only the one door out of the building? What if we hold up in just
Okay.
the
So there's
kitchen?
there's a front door, yes. There is also a hole in the vault, near the vault, I should say.
Right.
There is one back door which you guys haven't seen, but it's actually like right over here.
Okay.
There is also windows everywhere. And
In
Trudy,
this room as well.
yeah, there's two windows in this room alone.
All right.
And there's at least one window probably in every room except for the vault and a couple of the offices. This goes for the second floor as well, as Trudy can tell you. Some of the assassins tried to come in that way.
And had their asses brutally handed to them.
Yes, that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anything I can do to magically speed up the repairs of that wall?
Yeah, you can definitely help. Trudy orders Basil to guard slash try and and fix that. With your help, you can actually like magically fuse a lot of the bricks and mortar back into shape.
I shall do that then, because at least it negates one additional entry to this place.
Sure. All right, I'm gonna put you down there. Boop. So you guys can fix that. If you guys want to stay up all night fixing walls, making potions, you guys can totally do that. How many you want to rest?
I'd like to sleep at some point, but we could set a watch.
Well, I did get sleep until I was woken up by explosions.
Yeah,
So
you guys aren't exactly fully rested, but at this point, there are more pressing matters.
Coffee and some, worms.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
Yep. She'll have Ragash brew up some coffee if you guys need to stay up.
Fuck, coffee sounds.
When are we supposed to meet up with El Bariachi and?
He basically
What's his
said
face?
he would just show up as soon as he could with
with his
people.
muchachos.
Yeah, with his with his amigos.
Well, okay. Bolt, bar.
See the
He kind
revolution.
of scowls at you and he's like, "Help yourself."
No, that was an invitation.
He's like, "I know what it was."
Well, fuck you too, my good sir.
And you notice Trudy kind of gives him a look like, "Really, dude?"
Bolter or
To Bolt, yeah.
okay.
You've seen her give him that look a couple times, like, "Oh, lighten up, Ratman."
I think Trudy gets it. She understands
No, she-
the fundamental nature of the murder hobos being impatient,
Yeah.
greedy fucks.
Yeah,
and Bolt's
she
like,
understands.
and Bolt is just like the fucking definition of perfect bodyguard, where he doesn't, you know, if it doesn't involve protecting her or following her orders to protect her in the future, it's like not beyond my purview, not paid enough to give a damn.
Yep.
I will take everything as seriously as possible, including your stupid ass antics, as a
Yeah.
threat.
Yeah, at this point, it's like she knows what Bolt's all about, but now she's frustrated that she has to deal with two of them.
So they're both murder blenders.
Yeah, it's like watching Zoro and Sanji try and make a plan.
Does that make me Sanji? Because I can't.
Yeah,
stuff?
actually, yeah. You have feet, he has swords. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Anyway, who's sleeping?
I'll sleep.
Okay.
Do I still need to
I
make
will
these
sleep on this
potions?
stool.
Because if not, then Brando will rest.
Trudy's definitely gonna sleep. Bolt's definitely gonna watch. I'm just gonna move them over here for now. Drork is just gonna kind of hang out in here, but he's in no mood to go to sleep or, you know.
If you're just gonna mill about, help fix the fucking wall.
Shaycog is going to patrol. He pretty much spends the night walking up and down the stairs, checking all the windows, being very, very thorough.
Good man, that Shaycog.
Yep. Drork is going to brood. He's going to brood at the bar.
Brewed into his brew.
Mm-hmm. Like you do to your brew.
Brewed into his brew.
Yeah.
Hey, Dork. You know it'd be great? Small army's worth of power biscuits.
Set him cooking.
He still has some in his stash, so he's pretty much like, you can help yourself if you want one.
No, I mean like for when the shit goes down, having extra to throw around for all that sweet, delicious
Yeah.
power biscuit bonus.
Yeah, he says he says Drork will be sure to cook some up when he can.
Good man.
When Dirts does not threaten his life for stepping into the kitchen.
You know, I'll give you that. Lard boarders are fucking scary.
No joke. Okay. Up to you. Alright, so that's the night, I guess. So you guys stay in the Topaz Flask, because nobody objected to that.
I was
Did
gonna
Grim-
say, what about team?
Oh, right, yes. Grim does return with Wilhelm and Jaquel in tow.
With the B team.
Yeah, Gyrus lets them in and then immediately bars the door behind them. So we'll bring back that, let's see, person. And we also need,
Jaquel.
we need J. Kell, and we need MC Loud Pants. Whoops, wrong. I didn't mean to open that window. Okay. So yeah, they do return. Patrols and repairs are still undergoing. it only takes you and Basil like 5 hours to completely rebuild that wall. It's not as pretty as it was before because there's quite a bit of stones that just got vaporized. But you did manage to turn a lot of rubble back into solid form again. And then Basil just kind of returns to his post. He's just like, I'm going to hang out here.
All right, good effort, Basil. Good effort. I guess I'll go find some coffee.
All right,
somewhere
to the bar. 5 hours later, Zakar and Dorork are passed out at the bar. Yeah, okay. Do. And, Wilhelm and Jekyll show up, still, like, sopping wet from the waist down.
Alright, beer and food.
Beer and food, like you do.
Yes.
Alright. So, I'm gonna fast forward a bit. Is there anything, like, over the next couple days you guys need to accomplish?
I want to question Jekyll about the door.
Jekyll is just as confused as you are. He's like, I don't know what I did. I was trying to get out, and then I got out.
Was there magical glowing or something? Like, we only saw the aftermath.
He's like, I don't know. It's just the door wouldn't open, and then it opened. I didn't even like turn the knob. It just opened.
Are you secretly a chosen of one of the gods?
He's like, how would I know that?
I think his answer for that would be, like, I fucking hope not. The thing in my head is terrifying.
Yeah.
There's got to be a test for that. Like, you throw him in the water. If he floats, he's a witch. If
There's
not,
a test for that. It's called, hey, Bahamut, is this dude another paladin? Or something?
I was thinking with is that a mechanic in? Never mind.
What?
That was a mechanic in 4th edition, right? The chosen of the gods, not paladins. Like, you could have the favor of one of the gods, like a part of them, in the Penny Arcade game.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think they were called the Chosen. Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
It's not deliberately a thing. That was more like, that's like canon D&D. That's like Forgotten Realm stuff. It's not to say that there isn't such a thing in this, but you've never heard of somebody being like, there hasn't been like a contest of, the gods deciding who their chosen, individuals were.
Besides, if he's chosen by anybody, I imagine it's the same nature as you and Asmodeus over there.
I'd say he'd have a natural dispelling magic, but since he was affected by the burden...
Yeah,
that would
kind
be
of
a thing.
counteracts that theory. Perhaps it is something to do less with the gods and more his species.
Eladrin. I don't know what Eladrin can do,
Yes,
other than they're just like space elves.
What do we know about Eladrin?
Extraplanar elves.
Not a whole lot.
Does anyone know about Eladrin, really?
If you want to make a mind check on this and anything relating to the Fae...
That 2d6?
Yeah, it's 2d6 versus your mind if you have any skills relating to...
Remind me how rolling skills works again?
Oh, you roll 2d6 and you try and get under the thing that I told you to roll.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I didn't get that at all.
No.
Hi, Kiki. Hi, what's up? Hi.
So
How's
do
it
you
going?
add, like let's say I've got 2 levels in occult, would I add that to mind for the total that I'm trying to roll
Oh,
under?
shoot,
basically that would... I mean, you can either add it to the stat or you can subtract it from your total, whatever you feel more
In that case,
comfortable
I'm
with.
spot on.
Okay. That's good. Things you know about Eladrin. They're essentially Feywild versions of elves, in the same way that Shadowkai are the shadow versions of humans and Drow are the shadow versions of humans. The Feywild is something that is basically only spoken of in legend, though. obviously there has been actual evidence of it existing, but there's not, there's not
It's
a
kind
whole
of like
lot
an extra